All right, adding and subtracting mixed fractions. Remember, there's nothing hard about it. It's just a lot of little steps we have to keep in mind. One new thing we started doing for the addition was separating into what we call this side, that side. So on this side, we're gonna put our whole numbers. And on that side, we put our fractions, 1/5 plus 3/4. This works really well with the mixed fractions or mixed numbers, because a lot of time people will add this whole number and then they forget about it, okay? So we've got our whole number, we circle it, that means come back to it in the end. 1/5 and 3/4, we need a common denominator. The quickest way to get the common denominator is if you multiply these two denominators. 5 times 4 is 20, and then you cross multiply. 4 times 1 is 4, 5 times 3 is 15, and 4 plus 15 equals 19 over 20. Circle that, and then our answer is 3 and 19/20, because we just take this side's answer and that side's answer and write them together as a mixed number. When you subtract, though, it gets a little trickier. So we've got 3.5 minus 2 2/3. And I always say stack it to subtract it. That way you can see it a little better. 3.5, 2 2/3. Put my subtraction symbol, and I'm gonna do a long line right there. Now we look, we've stacked it. Our next checkpoint is look at the denominator. Are they common? No, they're not. So I'm going to multiply 1/2 by 3 over 3, because 3 is that one's denominator. Multiply 2/3 by 2 over 2, because that is that one's denominator. Keep your whole number. 3 times 1 is 3, and 2 times 3 is 6. Keep that whole number. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. Now we say, look at the numerator. And we asked, do we have more on the top or more on the floor? Well, if you look, we've got 3 up here and 4 down there. I've got more on the floor. So I need to regroup. 3 is AKA, also known as 2 6/6. Okay, so 2 6/6 plus the original 3/6 is 2 9/6. Slide over 2 4/6, and then you just subtract. Keep your denominator, which is 6. 9 minus 4 is 5, and 2 minus 2 is nothing. So our answer is 5/6. Like I said, there's a lot of little bitty steps. If you already have a common denominator, you just ask if your fractions have more on the top or more on the floor in the numerator.